If you are watching this podcast, you will notice there's nothing behind me, which means I got out the green screen for this episode of To Boldly Pod. But if you just listen to the audio version, you're not going to lose anything by not watching it, because the entire story that we're going to talk about is easily understood by just paying attention to the audio. But I would implore you, if you have access to YouTube or TikTok or Reels or even Spotify, this publishes in video as well. Watch the video version of this because it's an out there story. And the video really helps with the jaw dropping. Now, I don't normally come on here and talk about true crime stuff, but I am very interested in true crime stuff. I just think it's something that I enjoy watching and learning about, but I don't necessarily really like coming on here and talking about it because it's sort of not my wheelhouse. But this case that I just ran across from a few years ago, it 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 takes well, just put it this way, you would expect a lot of these twists and turns to be on a TV show, not in a real life case. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of just talking about it, is I have the body cam footage and everything. So I will just play that and I will shrink myself for the video portion so you can see the lion's share of the body cam footage and in what exactly is going on. And then I will pause periodically to make some observations. So strap yourself in, folks, because this one is, this one is. Now, before we start this video, a lot of the audio that you're going to hear is going to be really hard to hear because they're clearly out on a highway, so there's a lot of traffic going by. But you really can pick up what's happening in this particular case. So let us continue.
Following footage is drawn from official police records. Most of it has never been seen until now. In the early morning of May 20th, 2022, police in Orono receive a 911 call reporting a suspicious vehicle with a shattered rear windshield driving on a bare rim. As officers chase the silver Impala, they have no idea they're about to stumble into one of the city's most devastating cases.
Now, I don't know if you caught that, but they're pulling over this car because it was driving down the road on just a bare rim. So keep that in mind when they approach the vehicle and just pay attention.
Officers approach the car and speak with the driver, 31-year-old Julissa Thaler, who's visibly nervous and fidgeting.
Well, you don't have a tire.
Oh, I know. I'm going home right now.
You're going where?
I'm going home right now to dinner.
Okay, where's home?
Just down the block. Do you mind if I get on my way? I really can't drive on this. It's going to hurt.
Right, so that's why you're being stopped right now, because you don't have a tire.
Exactly, and I'm on my way. I literally live 1 block away.
Okay, do you have a driver's license on you today?
She explains that her car is in this condition because some kids were shooting paintballs at her car.
Okay, so you said kids were shooting BBs at your window? When was that?
Like an hour ago.
So they shot off your tire with a paintball gun.
Yeah.
Okay, so paintballs don't break a tire though.
Well, they must have been doing something because it was really, 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 really...
Why is your hand all bloody?
Because I was just...
Soon,
You're going to notice throughout this entire case that she doesn't hesitate for a second with explanations. So clearly she is I'm not a expert in any of this, but she is a well-traveled liar, a a premium BSer, if you will. People that just BS their way through life. And you can tell she doesn't hesitate for a second anytime the police ask her anything, like the blood in a hand. She's like, oh, I was just itching. But it gets even weirder as we go on. So just check out how quickly she just has answers for everything.
The detectives get Julissa out of the car for further questioning, but her explanations remain vague, raising more questions than answers.
What's that?
I just wanted to know if I could go home.
Let's step out of the road right here.
I just wanted to put a tire on my car because it's super.
Yeah, we got a lot going on here, but let's get out of the road because I don't want to.
There's two apartments, if you know where that is, right across the street.
Ma'am, let's get out of the road. Wait. So all this happened because kids were shooting BB guns at you.
And I saw some kids shooting at my at my tire. And I yelled out the window. I said, "Excuse me, you guys, that's my car. What are you doing?" And I ran out there to go get them. Didn't get a chance to wash my hands or anything. And then I noticed the tire was like peeling off.
So is the tire still back at the parking lot of the building, or where's the tire?
The tire fell off somewhere over there at the park. You guys, are you trying to search me or something?
No, because you have blood, I'm just going to put gloves on.
Julissa's explanation doesn't match what the detectives see. The damage to the car is far beyond what a few paintballs can cause. But what really alarms them right now needs a definite answer.
You see this? This is blood.
No, it's not. It was
Deer meat?
a whole bag of ravioli and groceries over here.
See what I mean about how she has quick answers for everything they seem to find? Deer meat, and ravioli. And just pay attention to how she spins this yarn about the deer meat. It would almost be impressive how easily she lies convincingly.
Let me see your hand for a second. Can you just show your hand to me? How about the other side?
It's just dirty.
Okay.
It smells like death in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh my God, look up in there. Okay, this is like, did you look up? So what happened in this corner here?
Sure. So I had bags of groceries there. I had some deer meat. I had some ravioli cans. I had some veggies, and those people broke my window, so I had to throw all my groceries away.
Let's start 06 and just, yeah.
What's up?
So nobody else was in here today with you, right?
No.
Nobody.
No.
Okay.
Why? What's up?
Well, we're trying to figure it out. There's a lot going on here. That's a lot of blood.
Blood?
Or something.
What's with what looks like blood in there? And
It's not blood. It's deer meat. I have a big bag of. There's a farm around here that does deer meat and hamburgers, so I get fresh bags from them.
okay,
Glass bottle over it, so to throw it out. I also have like tacos and
where did this happen then?
at the Alano Club, and you know where the Alano Club is by Shell gas station?
Al-Anon?
Yeah, Alano.
Okay.
You know where the Shell gas station is, right?
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, it happened over there.
So she's actually telling clues as this investigation goes on that don't make any sense at the time, but keep in mind that even though she's lying about everything, she's kind of telling you a little bit of the truth at the same time. It's befuddling.
Okay.
mean, it's just deer meat. You can look at it.
Yeah, where is it?
Where is?
I threw it out. It was full of glass.
Okay.
Is the deer meat sitting on the back?
We had a few bags of groceries.
Yet despite everything detectives point out, Julissa doesn't budge from her deer meat explanation. And as her answers circle back to the same story, detectives feel their suspicions sharpening, most of all toward the trunk she keeps avoiding.
What do you have in your trunk?
Nothing.
Nothing in the trunk at all?
Nothing.
There's no deer meat or anything in the trunk?
No, sir.
Somebody else drive your car or
Just me. I understand you want to be good at your job, but I also think it would be really beneficial to just give me a ticket and let me go.
Well, we got one coming here that's in charge of it all, and then he can tell us what we're doing.
Is he here? I'm cold and crabby. Please let me go.
We get it, and we appreciate your patience with us. I know there's a lot going on here.
Well, yeah, I mean, what's going to happen? Like, I just want you guys to let me go.
I know.
It'd be nice if I didn't even have to get a ticket.
As Julissa grows increasingly impatient, demanding to be let go, the detectives hold firm. Soon after, the supervisor arrives and takes charge. After studying the situation completely, he turns to Julissa and begins his questioning. Tension rises as she starts demanding clarity, unaware that his next move is entirely out of her hands.
No, but at this time, we're not releasing your vehicle back to you. One, it's unsafe to drive. There's no tire on the front left-hand side. Two, your back window's shot up, and to me, you see the back seat right there?
Yeah.
It looks like a bullet hole.
Well, I have a spare tire in my garage. I can't move it.
So right now, all right, I don't have any, you're not under arrest, you're not being detained, but we're not letting you take your vehicle right now. We're impounding your vehicle.
Detectives decide to detain the vehicle, noting the condition of her car and inconsistencies in her story, and offer her a ride back home. And while some detectives drive Julissa home, others stay behind to examine the vehicle.
Here's your thoughts on one thing. We have not.
Now, if you notice that, they took her home. And this is where we get into the, pardon the pun, meat of this entire story. Keep in mind, the police just took her home.
Checked the trunk, and I have this terrible feeling about the trunk, and I've had it the whole time. I don't know if we can peek or if we want to leave it alone or knock and say, hey, anyone in there?
After careful discussion, detectives finally decide to open the trunk, unaware of the shocking discovery waiting inside that will turn the case upside down.
That might be the deer meat that she took out of the car and put in the trunk.
Watch yourself. We don't know if it's loaded or not.
What is this? Is it an amp? It looks like a kid's leg. Okay. Oh,
Hey. We need as many body cams up here as we can here. Let's get some body cams up.
we had to safety check this thing.
Blanket. There's a shotgun there.
There's a shotgun right aimed at you, Carter.
There's weights in this blanket.
Okay. All right, let's cover it.
Inside the blanket in the trunk, detectives are met with a shocking sight. A young boy's body, his head gone. An image far beyond anything they expected at the scene.
Let's go grab her.
Yeah, let's go grab her. The one that we just gave a ride home. And without checking all that odd smell and the blood and everything. And then we find a kid with a decapitated kid in the trunk. Anyways.
Yeah, we got her right now.
Bayview condos.
She ran in there, by the way. She booked it when she got out.
Okay, so we get there. She ran in her apartment. She's not going to come to the door.
We're gonna have to.
We're just going to boot it.
Yeah, we're going.
At that moment, detectives realized they made a mistake letting Julissa go. Urgency spikes as one team races to the Shell gas station she mentioned, while the others storm back to her apartment, this time to put her in handcuffs.
Police, come to the door! Police, come to the door! Open the door, we'll kick it down! Open the door! Take it. Police, come to the door!
Check that right there. Check it.
I got the door here.
Check that one. Police department.
Watch that one.
I'll cover this one.
Don't with your hands up, announce yourself! Please announce yourself!
But when the detectives step inside the apartment, they notice that Julissa has vanished. The detectives don't waste a second. They start combing through her apartment, hoping it holds something that explains the horror they've just discovered. And as they move through the rooms, one detail in the home immediately grabs their attention.
Yeah, there was a washer going.
Where's the washer?
Right here.
Get it. Kill it. Don't let it drink. Nicole, you want to go down and start working with her on cameras where this chick went?
Inside the washer, detectives discover bloody clothes tumbling in the drum, and the machine, still running, tells them that Julissa can't have gone far. To pin down her timeline, they pull the building's CCTV, hoping it shows when she walked out and where she headed. The footage shows that Julissa isn't alone. She's seen leaving with an unidentified man just 30 minutes before detectives arrive. Now detectives have two urgent questions. Who is he, and where are they headed? Officers tape off the area, focusing on the direction Julissa and the man were seen leaving and searching for any trace of their trail. Meanwhile, the team at the Shell gas station continues looking for discarded weapons or clues that could break the case wide open. There, detectives also search for the kids Julissa claimed were shooting paintballs, but the area is empty. Still, among the bystanders, one witness steps forward, leading detectives to a nearby dumpster and handing the investigators their first thread to unravel the case.
Were you able to see exactly what she threw in?
I have no idea. One of the bus drivers said that she saw her throwing a bunch of stuff in the trash. This is the one that was right next to the pumper that she was at.
Okay, it was at pumps.
And then that's the pump next to it.
Okay. So this is all the pump that she was at. So this is the important one.
Well, yeah.
Could be.
And like I said, I don't know if she threw it in this one or any of the other ones.
Sure.
What I know is that Trish, the woman who works here, and said that she saw that sketchy woman in the car without wheels.
Yeah.
Throwing stuff in the trash.
Okay.
So I would guess it would, if there's anything in there, it would be in that one.
Okay.
Detectives quickly collect the trash bags and expand their search to every nearby dumpster, leaving no stone unturned. And what they uncover inside will change the course of the investigation.
Blasted it. Yeah. Christ. He's so pissed. Yeah.
The search uncovers horrors across multiple dumpsters, each one revealing something worse than the last. In one, detectives find a child's booster seat soaked in blood and torn apart by a shotgun blast. In another, they discover a backpack, blood, bone, and what appears to be more brain matter. And scattered in a different bin, his kindergarten homework.
Now, mind you, they drove this woman home before they found all of this stuff out. And I'm not a police officer, so I don't know the whole rules of evidence or how they can detain people and all of that stuff. But all that blood and deer meat and all of that, and even driving on a car with one less tire on the rim, just it baffles me that they let her go, much less gave her a ride home.
But it's what's inside the backpack that finally stops everyone cold. a school ID card of a 6-year-old kid named Eli Hart and his mother's name, Julissa, printed right beneath it. Piece by piece, the child's identity and the brutality he faced becomes unmistakable. While one team collects the evidence from the dumpsters, another unit traces the path Julissa and the unidentified man took from the apartment. Minutes later, detectives spot both of them near the complex. Officers move in immediately, arresting the man and taking Julissa into custody.
Get your hands up! Hands up! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! On the ground! Lay on the ground! Hey, you go to the right! You take him!
Go on, double laugh. I can find for the search.
What am I under arrest? I don't have anything on me.
Hey, well, here. My way here.
Why do you like my boyfriend? Okay.
What the f is going on?
Even after all of this, she's still BSing everything. Like, what's going on? I mean, we'll keep playing it, but man.
We'll explain to you at the police department.
Well, no, what the f is going on? Seriously.
You'll be explained to it at the police department. You're being detained right now.
For what? Put him in there for now. For what? They ain't just walk down the street the whole noise.
With both suspects secured at the same time, detectives finally have their first real chance to understand the horror that's unfolded. The investigation is getting increasingly disturbing with each step, and it's time to sit with Julissa to finally get clarity on what they've discovered. But talking to Julissa is about to be an absolute roller coaster for the detectives.
Right now, you're being held and arrested for suspicion of being involved in a homicide.
And what homicide would that be? Because it's ridiculous.
Well, that's what I think we have to talk about a few things here.
Sure. Yeah, could you tell me like what you think I did and who is this person, and if you could answer those two questions, that would be awesome.
As repulsive as Julissa seems, the detectives have objectives while speaking to her. How Julissa's vehicle became a violent crime scene.
What do you think was found in the trunk of that vehicle?
I'm not sure what was in there.
I think you know.
I don't. Well, can you tell me what it was? And maybe I'll know why I'm here.
There's a dead body in the trunk of that car. A dead juvenile body.
Really? Who was it?
That's what I can't answer right now. That's why I'm here talking to you right now.
The reason why we don't know who it was is because the head was missing.
What? In my car?
When I talked to you earlier, you had told me that you had that car and you were doing Instacart from 10 p.m. till 6 a.m.
Shortly into the interview, Julissa refuses to even accept that she was driving with a child's dead body and blood in her car. One of the things she does repeatedly in the interview is ask for an attorney, but then continues telling her story anyway.
Today I was assaulted by somebody.
See how I said she just quickly creates things to sort of, maybe she's been doing this her entire life. Maybe that's just the way she is. Maybe that was her upbringing. I don't know. But she doesn't even hesitate to spin a yarn deeper and deeper and deeper.